train!
Can you get us any closer?
I'll try. Damn it! This is as fast as we can go.
We're too far away.
Diana, think of something quick, or we're going to miss the train.
On it! Hey, there's a bunch of gadgets in here. Where'd you get these?
Don't get too excited. They're prototypes I found in the yard. I swiped them for you, but they're probably half broken.
It's a case of explosives, disguised as harmless stationery. It looks harmless enough. I can break the tip of this incendiary pencil to retrieve the gunpowder inside. I'll mix some of this fuel with the gunpowder. Check it out! I've made a canister of high-octane fuel!
I never underestimated you for a second. What are you waiting for? Pour it in!
All right! Here goes nothing!
Hold on tight! I don't know how long we can maintain this boost. You're going to have to jump, Diana.
I made it!
Woohoo! Hey, run your objectives by me one last time.
I've got to make contact with the informant.
That's right.
I should listen in for any incriminating conversations.
And above all else,
stay out of trouble.
That's it. Good luck, Diana.
I'll contact you when I'm ready for extraction. Come on, Agent M. It's you and me against the world. Hey! Get back here! Huh. This is looking like a solo mission after all.
All right, so that explains how you got on the train. What happened next?
I believe you're well aware of what happened next, Detective.
Indulge us.
Well, it all got a bit complicated. I stuck to my orders and made contact with the informant. Or so I thought. It turns out Lady Undervold had one last trick up her sleeve. Switching the informant out for her estate attorney. Not to mention smuggling a private detective on board, who made great effort to act out in highly suspicious and unpredictable ways.
Please, I just need more time. We had an agreement, Herman. I don't want to have to call off our deal.
I was sure Lady Undervold was deliberately trying to evade scrutiny of her finances. Why bury mountains of contradictory paperwork in her hidden safe? If her attorney hadn't retrieved that missing will, we'd have never uncovered the truth.
What truth would that be?
Go on, Diana. What happened after you and Mr. Ackerman recovered the will?
The family insisted on an impromptu reading of the will, which distracted everyone long enough for me to poke around.
Let me out! Help! Is anyone there?
Someone must be trapped inside.
You? We were supposed to make contact hours ago.
Who are you?
Where's my suit? Better yet, where is that meddling detective? Did Lady Unterwart put you up to this?
I'm afraid she's dead. How long have you been in there?
What?
There's a will reading taking place in the lounge right now.
I must stop this at once.
What is this?
Do we really believe that Lady Unterwald left her entire estate to that no-name attorney?
Damn!
Arthur had access to Lady Unterwald and her legal paperwork. It's a troubling thought, I must say.
The document speaks for itself, Arista. This was clearly Lady Unterwald's last wish.
Really, Doctor? You don't believe a trained attorney could have forged one of these documents?
If Arthur takes over the estate, that means we can't sell it.
That's right. No sale means no money for us.
You're making rather large assumptions, Arista. We don't know if that's the case.
What I do know is that some of us have quite expensive hobbies. Isn't that right, Bergman?
Well, but what course of action can we take?
I believe I have a solution that would benefit everyone, if you allow me.
Well, I believe that solves our problem quite effectively.
John! That's completely...
Look around you, Bergman. This room is filled with documents purporting to be Lady Unterwald's last wishes. Who's to say we can't use one with slightly more favorable terms?
This is ridiculous. The Order won't stand for this.
The Order will no longer be an issue, Doctor. You could say I've handled the situation.
What have you done, John?
Bless you.
Hello, everyone.
Who are you supposed to be?
Diana Osterhagen, Inland Revenue Secret Service.
You're from the tax office. Excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to.
What's going on, John? She's heard everything.
Quiet, Arista. I have everything under control.
She's a spy, you idiot. Boys, tie her up with the others.
Yes, Mother.
Oh, my head! What's going on? Oh, for goodness sake.
Turns out those twins can be pretty agile when they want to be. What are you doing here?
I came to rescue you two, of course.
Well, that's just splendid! I feel safer already.
Listen, we'll need to work together to get out of here.
I'm afraid there's not much I can do from over here.
How about you, Arthur?
I think I could get a hand free. I'll give it a try. I'll handle this. I think it's working.
What's with all the wriggling? You weren't trying to escape, were you?
No, of course not.
Good, because that would be very bad for us.
We'll need to distract them somehow, Arthur.
Listen, I have something to say.
Mother said we can't talk to prisoners.
She said you have clever tongues and you try to trick us.
I really thought we'd bonded over our shared love of infrastructure.
That may be the case, but you've sure burned a lot of bridges.
Ouch. What's your bathroom break policy?
No, no, no! I'm not messing around with those ropes again.
The knots were a total nightmare.
I'm not sure that I can hold it in any longer.
Well, maybe next time you'll go to the toilet before you commit a murder.
I was hoping you could help us resolve an argument.
Arguing? About what?
Oh, Yes! If I remember correctly, Herman had some very strong views.
I did.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're probably not that interested.
No, tell us. We want to hear it.
Well... Herman said one of you is slightly shorter than the other.
That's ridiculous. We're identical.
Identical in everything but height, apparently.
Or maybe a pixel taller, if that.
Herman believes infrastructure investment is a financial waste.
That's the kind of short-term thinking that leads to crumbling bridges.
You know all about crumbling bridges, Hagen.
Hey, that wasn't my fault.
Herman thinks Hagen is the favorite child of the two.
How dare you?
No, he has a point there. It's pretty obvious that she likes me more.
How can there be a favorite when she can barely tell us apart?
Just natural intuition. And also, she told me one time.
Herman bet you couldn't beat him in a staring contest.
What?
Nonsense!
You look me in the eye and say that.
This really isn't necessary. I guess we're doing this then.
Was that a blink? No.
Good thinking, Arthur. They're not paying attention at all.
I've got a hand free. I think I can get to my pockets.
Do you have something that can get us out of these binds?
We can do this. It's 2 versus 1.
Agent Tam!
You know each other?
She's my assigned field agent. I'll explain later.
Concentrate.
Here, let me untie your binds.
I'm free.
Okay, move out.
Oh, this seems like a bad idea.
Jian did what? This is a grave betrayal of the Order.
I am afraid so. I think it's time we heard what Lady Unterwald has to say for herself. I managed to obtain this recording from Lady Unterwald's safe. I believe it may contain her final instructions.
Sister Gretchen, fetch the gramophone.
Ooh! I speak to you now from beyond the grave! Who dares to wake me from my eternal slumber?
We're sorry, Lady Unterwald.
Forgive us, we failed you.
I'm just kidding around. Although if you're listening to this recording, that means I've kicked the bucket. I assume things have predictably descended into chaos. Otherwise, you wouldn't be seeking my guidance here. For general business inquiries, select track 1. If you have an accounting question, select track 2. If you're seeking guidance on my last will and testament, select track 3. For anything else, select track 4.
Oh, she mentioned the will. Track 3. Pick track 3.
So, you've got a question about my last will and testament, hmm? Did somebody tear it to shreds in dramatic fashion? Accidentally submerge the documents in water? Set fire to the whole bloody lot, I'm guessing? I always said it would ruffle some feathers. If my estate attorney is indisposed, or you're listening to this yourself, Arthur, I've always retained a copy of my will and testament at the Unterwald family mansion. You'll find your answers there. Toodaloo!
The mansion, of course. I shall inform Hermann Merman at once.
Wasn't he being detained?
You underestimate the man. I suspect he's already free from his bonds and taking matters into his own hands.
I can assure you, I'm not here to steal anyone's inheritance.
That's exactly what someone trying to steal our inheritance would say. We challenge you to another rematch.
Please, no!
I won't blink this time.
What the hell are you doing? Where are the prisoners?
Huh? Uh-oh.
Imbeciles! Must I do everything myself?
Come on, Arthur. It's time to put an end to this.
Not so fast.
Oh, he's got a gun! Get to the engine room, Diana! Stop the train!
I'm not leaving you!
Go!
Thought you could steal Lady Unterwald's estate, did you?
What? No!
I've worked too hard for too long for you to mess it all up. I'm afraid your will has been revoked. I tore it to shreds with my own 2 hands.
That's a criminal offense, you know.
Maybe so. But it's the end of the line for you, Arthur A. Ackerman. Goodbye. Any last words?
Wait! I have questions!
Questions? What questions could you possibly have? I already spelled it out for you.
Who are you again?
What are you talking about? Don't try to play coy with me, Mr. Ackerman.
You're breaking the law, you know.
Ah, you bureaucrats and your archaic rules. I tried playing things by the book, and look where that got me. I don't mind breaking a few rules if it means I get what I want.
Is that a real gun you're holding?
I can assure you it's very real. Perhaps I should demonstrate.
That won't be necessary. Where were you hiding that pistol?
Never you mind.
No, really. Do I know you?
Xianlu? Do you know how long it took to get close to Lady Unterwald? And just when I had her in the palm of my hand, who would show up and ruin the entire scheme but a meddling attorney?
I'm not sure why you're mad at me.
You not only stole my suit, but the estate I was working so hard to gain control of. You might have got this far by playing dumb, but it won't help you now.
How about we forget this whole thing ever happened?
Unacceptable, Mr. Ackerman. I'll be claiming the estate for my own, which makes you collateral damage, I'm afraid. We can't have you walking around with a claim to my prize, after all.
Actually, I think that's enough questions.
Very well. Time's up. Goodbye, Mr. Ackerman.
Wait!
What on earth are you doing?
You betrayed the law!
Why do you persist in living?
Can we not just talk about this?
No. Now stay still.
Oh, I hope Diana's having better luck than me.
You blustering rodent!
Bergman? What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Are those financial documents you're burning?
What? I would do no such thing. These are merely old birthday cards. Nothing the tax office would be concerned with, I assure you.
Stop what you're doing, right now.
As the Treasurer, I am at liberty to destroy unwanted documentation.
That's not true.
Even so, you didn't see anything.
That's it. You're under arrest.
Just a few more to go.
Out of the way. I need to stop this train.
Stop the train? Are you mad? No, we must keep going. We mustn't give the opportunity for Lady Unterwald's killer to disembark.
I need to get past. Arthur is in trouble.
Then you should go and help him. I'll stay here and keep watch.
What did you do to the train driver?
Oh, they'll be fine. I'm sure it's nothing more than a mild concussion.
The train can't operate without a driver, Bergman.
Well, the Royce Express seems to be operating just fine for now. As long as I keep this fire roaring, we can go all night.
I've had enough of this conversation.
Can't talk now. I've got paper to burn.
Maybe this stuff will get him talking.
Goodness, that's burning very effectively. What's all this smoke?
Are you all right, Bergman?
No, I'm not all right. I'm feeling a little peculiar, truth be told.
Bergman?
Stay back! You're scaring me. I need to burn all these incriminating documents. Why did I say that?
Tell me, why are you destroying those documents?
Because this is evidence. I need to protect myself from liability. What's happening, man? Pull yourself together.
Do you know who killed Lady Underworld?
No! I have no idea, and that terrifies me.
I'll have to report you to my superiors at Inland Revenue.
You wouldn't dare. But if you did, that would be devastating for me. Did I say that out loud? Oh, no.
Do you know it's a crime to destroy financial documents?
I do know. Oh, I've been a terrible treasurer. I've gambled away estate funds.
Did Lady Unterwald know about your gambling problem?
No, I don't think so. I never had the heart to tell her. And now she's gone.
Stealing from a poor old lady. This doesn't look great for you.
It wasn't like that. I'm telling the truth.
Lady Unterwald entrusted you. She'd be so disappointed.
That's right. I know it's true. Please, no more.
Burning the evidence. Will you ever take responsibility?
No more, I'm begging you.
You're going to have to face the consequences at some point.
Please, I can't go to prison. I'd never last in there. Nobody has to know. I know deep down that I played the victim because...
Because?
Because I can't own up to my mistakes. The truth is that I'm a wretched creature, a weak little man.
There. I'm sure it will be okay.
Forgive me, for I cannot forgive myself.
It's a white-collar crime, Bergman. It's serious, but it's not like you killed anyone.
No, I deserve to be locked up. I'm a danger to society.
Oh dear. I think that truth spray broken. I think this controls the whistle.
You missed!
What? Tunnel! Ha! You'll have to do better than that. Now, where was I? I'm going to riddle you with bullets, you whimpering simpleton. You wet blanket of a man! Wait right there. Don't you dare move an inch. Ah! My eyes! My one weakness! What's that? It can't be! Ah!
Huh. I guess I am a tunnelhead.
Quickly, Arthur! We need to stop this train!
I'm right behind you!
Now, how do I do that exactly? Oh, this wasn't part of my training. Okay, Bergman, it's time to go.
What? Heavens above, I don't like the sound of that.
Run, Arthur!
What happened? Is that Bergman?
I just filled that hatch with explosives.
How long do we have?
I'm guessing about 15 seconds or so.
Excuse me, but I have to ask. Why is everything shaking?
Take a look out the window, Gunther. See if you can tell what's going on. It looks like... Oh, my. Well, what is it? I think the train's about to... I think it's about to... About to what? Spit it out, I think.
I'm gonna explode.
You need to pace yourself, Lamont. It's a picnic, not an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Still, it's nice to get away every once in a while, hey, Bailey?
Do you hear that?
Yeah, what? That's probably just my stomach growling. Just breathe it all in. There's nothing like the peaceful sound of... Oh.
I'll get the car started.
That was quite the explosion.
My sleuthing arm! I think it's bruised.
It was a sloppy solution, but we stopped the train.
We sure did. Plus, nobody got hurt.
What the hell is going on here? We came as soon as we saw the explosion.
Thank goodness you're here, officers. These three villains plotted to kill my dear sister.
Never mind that. They deliberately crashed the train. My financial records have surely been destroyed. Oh, yes? Well, they endangered my stuff and sabotaged my kitchen.
My allergies. They were exploited for personal gain.
I was tricked into reading this phony manuscript.
My clients are still buried under that rubble.
She'll be right, mate.
Is all of that true?
Cuff 'em, Bailey. They're coming to the station for questioning.